Hi, this is George DeJohn.
This is Dr. Jeremy Webster.
This is your fitness and health show, a weekly broadcast talking to you about your fitness and health goals. How do we know your goals? Well, everybody wants great sleep. Everybody wants to stop sugar cravings. Everybody wants to be lean. And everybody wants to be overall healthy. We give you the information every week to help you decide on the way you want to go. Maybe it's all of the shows that are pertaining to you. We yawn because deep inside our brains, the temperature has risen. And when the temperature rises and it gets to be hot, we yawn to help cool it off. And you say, well, hold on, George, what about people who yawn? You see one person yawn, then the other person does it. It is my understanding you'll see primates do this as a response to stay aware. They see one of their mates doing it. They do it to help them stay aware of what's going on in their surroundings. So, and we've had that with us as well. And we've adopted that and never let that go.
Restate that again. You say the brain's too warm and you're trying to cool it off, or is the brain too cold and you're trying to heat it up?
No, deep in the brain, it's actually way too warm and we're trying to cool it off. You'll notice people in very cold climates don't yawn.
Okay.
You'll notice that on very cold days. And even if there are great studies with multiple sclerosis, people with MS who are yawning a whole lot. Okay, wow. Deep inside their brain, it's actually trying to cool off
because they've overstimulated the brain in certain areas and caused this reaction.
You hit it right on the head.
Destructive reaction in their brain. So that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
and it's in the same areas that would be cooled off by deep breath, which is in that brainstem area.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes a lot of sense. I've never heard that though.
Yeah, that's the latest studies on why we yawn. So you'll find that if you're a person who yawns a whole lot and you think you're rested, you don't. Well, let's put it this way. If you're an 8-cylinder car and you're born that way, and as time goes on, you eat horribly, you have a horrible lifestyle, you're not getting enough rest and stuff, and you become a 4 or 5-cylinder car, you don't know it because it's insidious. It's happened over a period of time. It was subtle, right?
Yeah.
And then when you get the other cylinders back by going through Dr. Webster's protocol with his burst training and mine with cleansing your body, you wind up saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know how tired I was before, or I feel so good. I have so much more energy now. It's not nervous energy. I just feel great. I sleep well. And you have all these benefits just because of proper sleep that you didn't know you weren't getting.
Yeah, it's getting back to optimal, not normal, right?
Right.
It's normal for people to get tireder as they age, but it's not optimal.
Exactly.
Yeah, certainly.
So you talked about normal sleep. We talked about what people think they're getting normal sleep. Let's talk about not enough sleep where people maybe they're sleeping for a period of time and they're sleeping well, but it's only 3 or 4 hours. We know for a fact that when you're not sleeping a minimum of 6 hours, because the studies say 6 hours worth of sleep for some people is all they need, not people who think they need it. We're talking about Dr. Webster mentioned about the type of sleep you should be getting in a certain period of time. 6 hours is the absolute minimum, but you might not know you're that person unless you're in that deep sleep and you keep waking up at 6 hours and you're completely rested. Some people need up to 9 hours, but it's rare. Not many people need 9 hours. I get 7. I'm perfect with 7.
Yeah.
I'm in bed by 10 and I'm up at 5 every morning.
Mm-hmm. I get about
an alarm.
I like 8 hours.
You like? Yeah. And I don't think it's what someone particularly likes. If your body's up, that's it. That's what you're meant to do.
Mm-hmm. But
not 3 or 4 hours. And what I was getting at is if you're not getting enough sleep, 3, 4, 5 hours a night, you're actually lowering your immune system.
Sure.
And you die sooner in life because of not getting enough rest, not healing. By the way, I want to mention this real fast. Growth hormone doesn't only help us to heal, but for vanity purposes, if you're a person who looks to lose body fat, if you're not releasing growth hormone, you're not losing body fat.
Right, and it makes your skin look good too. If you have normal growth hormone, your skin will be firmer and shinier and more youthful appearing. If you have low growth hormone because you're not getting enough sleep, those people that burn it at both ends, burn the candle at both ends,
yeah.
they're rock stars. Look how their face dries up and wrinkles. A lot of that's because of growth hormone.
Yeah.
And also they have no muscle tone, right?
Right.
So it's pretty obvious they have no growth
age
hormone.
much faster when you don't have enough proper sleep.
It's all
very true. When they say beauty sleep, they really mean it.
Yeah, absolutely.